Get loud and more.
Dad, go away for
I'm
our
not
food.
loud. I'm sitting right
2
here,
seconds.
bro.
No, Dad, I'll wait for our food.
2
Go.
seconds.
2 seconds.
Dad, go. I will wait for our food.
Okay.
We will
Call the
go.
police,
I'm sorry
bro.
about that.
No, it's
You do not do
But
that.
no,
to
he's
my
right. I work at
You're
Dunkin'
sitting
Donuts.
over there yelling on the phone, you pop.
My door is locked.
But you should have signs.
My signs are up?
I did call.
Yes.
And I was told that the lobby was open. That's why I
Okay,
came here.
okay. You did not talk to me. I just came here.
Okay, well,
So,
I did talk to somebody. That's
if you
why.
want
I've
to
been here. You've been over there babbling on
Dad,
the phone.
okay,
All right,
go.
he's out. Your food's done. I will refund your message.
In another case of why don't people want to return to this line of work series, we have this.
Thank you. What's your name?
My name is Candace, and I want it on my card now because that's a $35
All right.
order.
It'll give you 24 hours.
Nope.
Spell the name.
Give me cash back, man.
I can't give you cash back. I'm a policy.
I don't even know how she spelled it. She probably spelled it wrong.
I'm still waiting for the police to trespass it. I don't see nothing doors locked. That's nothing, bro.
My door is locked. My signs are on my side. I have 3 signs out there saying no Mexican pizza, and my lobby is closed. You know what's going down? That's so bad. You can record me all you want. I don't care, man.
I am. It's going straight to corporate.
Huh?
It's going straight to corporate.
You know who you're talking to?
Yeah.
I am corporate. So
You're
you.
not corporate.
Oh, am I corporate, guys?
Yeah.
I am corporate. I came down here to help this store, ma'am.
Well,
I have a job to do. I'll do my job. He wants to cuss me out. He can leave.
Yeah, but you can't raise your voice to customers.
Yes, I can.
especially elderly people like that.
I don't care, Pablo. You guys think you guys are special, but that's not how this works here.
As many in the comments said, him saying, I am corporate, as he may be the franchisee's owner, had to be some level of satisfying. However, what many, like these patrons, just don't understand is the level of abuse these workers deal with. And to see these folks sitting on the sideline after the employees were crapped on by the dude they kicked out, then berating this man for sticking up for them is ludicrous. You know, in July of 2021, NPR's Alina Selyuk wrote in a piece titled Low Pay, No Benefits, Rude Customers, Restaurant Workers Quit at Record Rates. She wrote in her article, the work is grueling, intense, but rewarding and rowdy, and so fast-paced that the pandemic shutdown was like lightning on a cloudy day. In those rare quiet moments, millions of restaurant workers found themselves thinking about the realities of their work. Breaks barely long enough to use the restroom or smoke a cig, meals inhaled on the go, hostile bosses, crazy schedules, and paltry stagnant pay. To top it off, rude customers whose abuse at restaurant staff are often obligated to tolerate. And lately, testy diners have only gotten more impatient as they emerge from the pandemic shutdowns. At that point, many, including the person who Alina featured, a cook named Lamar Cornett, realized they just don't need the abuse. The frail appreciation, the pressure, limited satisfaction, the anxiety, just any of it anymore. She reported at the time workers have been leaving jobs in restaurants, bars, and hotels at the highest rate in decades. Each month, so far this year, around 5% of this massive workforce have called it quits. In May alone, that was over 700,000 people. And this mass exodus has continued because of what she wrote, low wages. However, more than half of hospitality workers who have quit said no amount of pay would get them to return. That's because for many, leaving food service had a lot to do also with its high-stress culture, exhausting work, unreliable hours, no benefits, and so many rude customers. The BBC wrote the World Health Organization recognized burnout as an occupational phenomenon in 2019, that is. While it's often discussed in reference to office workers, studies show service sector workers are uniquely affected by burnout thanks to a combination of factors including long workdays, odd hours, and a lack of regular time off. In many nations, including the States, they are often underpaid, under-resourced, and undervalued, with no sick pay or holiday pay provision. Right now, service industry burnout could be worse than ever due to a volatile mix of added stressors brought on by the pandemic, including unruly customers and dire staff shortages. It's possible these high levels of burnout could play an important role in helping companies better understand the phenomenon and make changes that could lead to better workplaces. Yet that will be of little comfort to those experiencing daily hardship in customer-facing roles.